Hi there, nice to see you again. My name is Jocelyn Kay Levy, and today I'm going to share with you some hamstring openers. And most of the time people are asking me what they could do, a simple pose to open up their hamstrings or open up their lower back. And what most people don't know is if you have tightness or any injuries in your lower back, most of the time that comes from tight hamstrings. So if you open up one and you learn to balance out the body, in turn it will open up the other areas. Okay, so here we go. The first pose I'm going to share with you today is Uttanasana. So your feet are going to be hip distance. And really important here, we want to spread the toes and make sure the weight is balanced between the feet. Sometimes we pronate in, rolling in, or supinate, rolling out. And so when we're working with this pose, we really want to find that balance, because you'll see that sometimes when you fold forward, you start to roll out or roll in. And it really starts with foundation, what is touching the floor, to really open up the muscles the right way. So your feet are hip distance, toes are pointed forward, and we're actually going to hinge forward from the hips. Tendency is to round in the lower back, but then we put tension in the lower back and we don't get into the hamstrings. So folding forward from the hips, we're just going to keep on folding. Make sure the hips don't go back. They stay right on top of the heels. You're going to bend the knees, and then you can just let yourself hang. Take a breath, release the neck. And most important is to keep that bend in the knees here. Feel the balance through the feet, so that you're not rolling out or in. And then bring the hands to the hips and come all the way up. Perfect. So, I'll show you another variation of that pose. That pose is called full forward bend, Uttanasana. But you could do this pose as more of a restorative pose. And how I would do that is I would face the wall, your hips are down on the mat, and then you're going to take your legs all the way up to the wall. If you have really tight hamstrings, your hips are actually going to lift, and you don't want that. You want your hips to be down on the floor. And if you want more of a stretch, you could wiggle yourself a little closer to your wall, press your hips down, and then I really want those Tadasana feet. I want those flex feet, just like we did with our full forward bend standing up. So flex those feet. Bring the toes back towards you, and this can be really intense if you have tight hamstrings. So you're just literally going to lay here. You're going to breathe. It becomes more a restorative pose where your body's doing the work, and all you got to do is focus on relaxing and breathing. You could either lay here, or you could even read a book, your choice. So you can focus on flexing the feet, and then maybe for your last 10 seconds you could just relax the feet and let it feel good for the body. And meanwhile, as I'm relaxing, my hamstrings are still opening, my upper body is in perfect alignment because I'm just laying down, no tension on my neck or shoulders. Afterwards, you can slide yourself up. You could even hug the knees in, massage the lower back and sacrum. Then you could extend the arms out to the side, neck and shoulders are relaxed. Head can look to the left, knees can drop to the right. And then coming back to center, head can look to the right, and knees can drop to the left. Really opening up the spine, releasing the lower back, and letting yourself relax. And then slowly coming back to center, making your way back up. And coming to a sitting position, whatever feels right for you. Bringing your palms to your heart center. As always, practicing ahimsa, doing no harm to your body. Bowing your head, your mind to your heart. Letting your heart guide you. Namaste.